Can you imagine a cow worth more than many luxury cars or even mansions? We're talking about Carina do Kado, the most expensive cow in the world, valued at an astonishing $4 million. What could make an animal reach such an impressive value? What secrets are hidden behind this phenomenon? Get ready, because today you will discover a story that will change your view of the elite cattle market. Hi, I'm Juninho Mello, and you're on the Celebrities Farm channel. Your place to discover the most amazing stories from the rural world. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications, and leave a like on the video because today we will reveal all the details about the most expensive cow on the planet. Don't miss this opportunity. The world of elite cattle breeding is a universe of its own, filled with millionaire figures, refined genetics, and animals that are true living patrimonies. Among these phenomena, one name stands out and fascinates: Carina do Kado. Do you know what this name means? The acronym FIV stands for in vitro fertilization, a reproduction technique that allows the multiplication of genetically superior animals, as is the case with Carina. But after all, why did Carina do Kado become the most expensive cow in the world? This title was not earned by chance. Behind this impressive valuation are years of investments in genetic improvement, meticulous selection, and an impeccable family history. Carina descends from an extremely valuable lineage of the Nelore breed, one of the most prestigious and desired in Brazilian and global cattle breeding. The sale that consecrated Carina as the most expensive cow in history took place at one of Brazil's most anticipated auctions, the Elo de Raça auction. At this event held in 2023, Carina was sold for $4 million, a milestone that resonated not only in rural circles but also in the international press. After all, it's not every day that an animal reaches such impressive figures. But of course, this valuation is not just about beauty or status. Carina represents a true symbol of genetic excellence. Her ability to transmit desirable traits such as productivity, hardiness, and breed standard makes her an indispensable breeding cow for cutting-edge genetic improvement programs. Each calf generated from Carina can be worth thousands of dollars, justifying the astronomical investment. And there's more. The name Kado refers to the breeding farm responsible for this gem of cattle breeding. Kado is one of the most renowned breeders in Brazil, known for its absolute dedication to top-quality Nelore genetics. With years of experience and innovation, Kado managed to turn Carina into a true icon, showing the world the extraordinary potential of national cattle breeding. Now, just imagine, had you ever heard of a cow worth $4 million? What would lead someone to invest so much money in a single animal? These are the questions we will answer throughout this video, exploring every detail of this fascinating story. Stay with me until the end and find out what makes Carina do Kado an unprecedented phenomenon. In the world of elite cattle breeding, genetics is not just science, it's an investment, and one with very high returns. In the case of Carina do Kado, we're talking about a project that started long before she was born. The breeders invested heavily in crossing proven lineages, aiming to improve traits such as fertility, weight gain, and hardiness. With each generation, the results became more visible, until Carina was born as a kind of masterpiece of Nelore genetics. The big secret behind Carina's million-dollar price lies in her reproductive potential. With the in vitro fertilization technique, it's possible to collect her eggs and produce dozens, even hundreds of embryos per year. These embryos are transferred to surrogate cows and sold to cattle breeders all over Brazil and even abroad. In other words, whoever buys Carina is not just acquiring an animal, but a genetic factory capable of generating continuous profit. In practice, Carina is treated like a luxury asset. She represents status, influence, and power within the elite cattle breeding circle. Taking part in auctions with animals of this level is like being on a rural stock exchange. Every detail matters: the pedigree, performance, awards, and offspring. No wonder this market is driven by figures that impress even the most experienced agribusiness investors. Karina is not just an isolated case of success. She has become a symbol of inspiration for an entire generation of breeders who now see cattle ranching differently. Young entrepreneurs, urban investors, and even celebrities are entering this market attracted by the promise of high returns and recognition, and more importantly, by the chance to be part of a segment where tradition and technology meet to create something extraordinary. Success doesn't happen by chance. It is built with vision, courage, and hard work, just like the people behind Karina did. If you believe in your potential and invest wisely, nothing can stop you from achieving extraordinary results. Imagine a universe where animals are treated like celebrities, with their own marketing, professional photo shoots, and even exclusivity contracts. This is the world of elite cattle breeding, where cows like Carina 5 do Kado are more than brood cows. They are high-prestige brands. It's a market where emotional and symbolic value weigh just as much as genetic value. And the real edge lies in the experience the animal delivers to the investor. Unlike most sectors in agribusiness, where returns depend on crops, weather, and logistics, the genetics market offers something more predictable and scalable. With a cow like Karina, each fertilization procedure can yield dozens of marketable embryos, turning the investment into a recurring source of income. It's like owning stock in a company that pays constant dividends. But in the countryside, another powerful factor in Karina's valuation is storytelling. Her success was carefully built, step by step, with positioning strategies that turned the cow into a living legend. From her striking name to her presentation at auctions, everything was designed to generate desire, scarcity, and status. Just like luxury brands, Karina doesn't just sell genetics. She sells a story people want to be part of. Recent studies show that investments in precision genetics have grown by more than 15% per year in Brazil. This growth is linked to the high demand for animals with proven performance, especially in the export market. Karina's name appears as a reference in various catalogs and specialized articles, reinforcing her reputation and consolidating her value in the long run. If we were to compare her to the world of sports, Karina would be the equivalent of an elite athlete like Cristiano Ronaldo. Talent alone isn't enough. It takes dedication, planning, and strategy to maintain top performance. Karina represents that level of excellence, and those who invest in her are betting on more than profit. They are betting on leadership, legacy, and recognition. Now that you know Karina 5 Kado's entire trajectory, it becomes clear that the $4 million value is not just about her weight or appearance. What truly makes Karina the most expensive cow in the world is the combination of factors: refined genetics, impressive reproductive capacity, strategic market positioning, and a story that inspires and moves people. She is, at the same time, a product, a brand, and a symbol of excellence. Cases like Karina's create a true domino effect on global cattle breeding. They raise quality standards, drive scientific research, attract investors, and encourage young breeders to seek innovation and excellence. Moreover, they show that cattle breeding is no longer a sector limited to meat production, but a sophisticated ecosystem involving genetics, technology, marketing, and finance. Karina represents the future of cattle breeding: sustainable, technological, and highly profitable. Her legacy goes far beyond the price she reached at auction. She inspires a new mindset where tradition and innovation walk side by side. Each embryo generated by her carries not only superior genes, but also the symbol of a new era, where excellence is rewarded and strategic vision is essential. Faced with all this, the question arises, is investing in elite genetics an opportunity or a risk? The answer depends on preparation, vision, and management skills. Just like in Karina's case, those who invest intelligently and strategically can turn a simple animal into a genetic empire. But those who enter this market without knowledge or strategy risk losing a lot of money. Success, once again, lies in the quality of decisions. If you enjoyed this impressive story about the most expensive cow in the world, I invite you to watch 2 other videos that are now showing on your screen. They will definitely surprise you even more, and don't forget, leave your like, subscribe to the Celebrities Farm channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any content. If you made it this far, congratulations, you are a successful person. Comment, I made it to the end, I'm persistent, I will succeed in life. I want to see who is truly committed to personal growth and always seeks to learn more.